Hi. Oh my goodness. It's here, it's here, it's here. I'm so excited for this. I'm going to pin this. I cannot believe this. So I'm going to let some people jump on here. Pin the comment. It is pinned. It is there. We are ready. Let's hang out. And let's talk about what I got today. I gotta clean my phone. Hold on. That's much better. Hi, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. It's the holidays. I can't wait. We have keeping it mellow for Christmas. New Year's, my best friend's gonna be here. So I get to hang out with her and all my neighbors. Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm so excited for this. I was hoping that I was gonna be able to do this last night, but my order didn't arrive, but I got it today. So I want to talk today about, I don't know if you've been paying attention, this new supplement that's coming out from Young Living. It's trademarked and it's unlike anything else. And I can't believe it. It is a GLP-1 support supplement. Hi everybody. So the cool thing is, I've had some people and they're like, Bryan, you like really natural stuff. What are you doing with that? And so I have to realize that, you know, from a biology standpoint, I understand, but people don't. So GLP-1, your body makes that. And that helps with all sorts of things. When people take those shots, it's forcing your body to do things to try to help people. And I have a lot of friends that are on them. There's no shame if that's the decision that people make. But I know there's some people who are like, ooh, I'd really prefer something natural. Hey, what's going on? Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Debbie. What's up? Merry Christmas. So Young Living, their scientists did all of this studying and there's clinical research on some ingredients and they came out with a GLP-1 support supplement. So for anybody that's looking or is considering doing the other stuff and you wanted to try something natural first, this is the game changer. And I'm really excited because I got to order it early and I'm still learning about it. So there's some stuff I want to like go over with you guys about it. But I'll read it off of my screen because I just want to make sure I'm getting stuff right. Hi, Kim, how's it going? I know, I can't wait. So anybody who's interested in this, I pinned the link. If you click on that, it will take you to the Young Living website where, here, I'll show you what it looks like. It'll take you to the website and just give it a second. And it'll pop up with this. And because nobody else can order it until January 10th, you can put your email in here and then you'll get updates and education right from them. I'm so excited about this. So then after that, you'll go to sign in, which is up here on your phone. It'll be over on this side, up like in this area on your phone. So yeah, so what you do is you end up, Bob, that's a really good question. I'm going to answer that in a second. So you just follow that, put your email in. Young Living will keep you updated on all the things. Everyone can order on the 10th of January. But then go to sign in and it'll give you an option to create a free account with me, and then let me know, send me a message on Facebook Messenger that you made an account, because sometimes people's names, they're outside of Facebook names, are different. So I can't connect them. It's kind of hard. So if you let me know, and then I'll make sure you get in my education group. Everybody who joins with me is allowed into my private group, but you have to have an account with me because I'm sharing all this education for free. So I just want to make sure that people aren't in there just grabbing and taking all of my work. I want to make sure people are in the right spot and I can help them. Because also if you go to the Young Living website and you just create an account, not through me, you'll randomly get put underneath somebody else and I can't make any promises. So yeah, if you click on that link that I pinned, put in your email, you'll be on the wait list. So you'll know they'll be keeping you updated on all of this stuff, and then go right to sign in, then create account. Don't pass go, don't collect 200, don't do this in this order. I find people message me and they're like, I did this, and I'm like, that's totally backwards from what I said. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible to get everybody right, ready to go, the front of the line, So you can learn everything you want. So if you want this on the 10th, you just sign in and order it and you're good to go. And we'll talk about how that's going to work, because it's pretty seamless, but I know ways to save you guys all money on this. And I'll talk about the price of this too. So this is a GLP-1 support supplement. It supports your body's natural GLP-1. People have asked me if it supports the shots. This isn't designed to specifically go with them. That's not the thing. Young Living is all natural stuff, and we'll look at ingredients together because I think that's important. If you guys aren't reading your labels, I'm going to do a little bit of label reading today. And what they have had people do is they've been having people take these 60 days. Some people who that's all they took, and they lost between 7 and 22 pounds, or at least the people I've heard of. We're still getting testimonials. There are people who are on the shots that have also been taking these as supportive for their digestive system. There are people who were coming off of them, who wanted to take these to basically cheer on your gut. You're like, hey buddy, and we're gonna talk about that, how I think about it. That kind of helps because the science can get a little sciencey. And then there's people that had taken shots and then came off them and they wanted something else, so now they're trying this. And people are seeing all sorts of great results. Again, as more testimonies roll in, I'll be letting people in my education know, which is why you need to have an account. There's only so much of this stuff I'll throw on social media because I want everybody to get a little bit of whatever, all the fun and whatever else they find enjoyable. So I'm cautious with that. So I just want to make sure. Go make your account, and we'll get you into my group. So what has happened lately is people just call the shots GLP-1, and that's not true. They're not. They're synthetics that they're called agonists. So they'll turn something on, a receptor, which involves your insulin and all that other, right? We could go way deep into the science, but that's too much. Basically, it's telling your body what to do. So I consider that in the science world, an agonist turns it on, an antagonist would turn off the receptor. But in social discussions, an antagonist is somebody that's pushing and making you do stuff, right? They want to make it uncomfortable so that you do things. So in that perspective, what I'm trying to teach people so they understand is that the medications, albeit some of time and place, right, could be very appropriate for people. Again, I'm not seeing anybody say anything negative in the comments, but if someone's taking a shot and they think that's what's best for them, then that's what's best for them. And we're going to leave our opinions alone. But if there are people that really want to do something to support themselves alongside of it, or they would rather try this, then perfect. So we've gotten lazy and we call it GLP-1, but that's not the case. It's a GLP-1 agonist. So it is something that's put into your body that pushes your body to do the thing. Try to balance things out, balance sugar, insulin resistance, and all that stuff. These, and I'll open them up and I'll show you in a second, this is designed to complement and basically cheer on your body, support it so that it can do the job it's supposed to. With our weird diets and weird food and all sorts of other things that have happened, our guts are a mess. It's not working like it should. So these are they're clinically proven to work synergistically together to not only help your gut and find the balance, but also tap into some of that stored energy that we all have. Hi everybody, how's it going? If you have something very specific about this, send me a message. There's a couple of ingredients in here that some people may or may not be able to take. They're all natural, but then we'll go through it. Like grapefruit, sometimes certain meds, but the benefit is you can get all the info and give it to your doctor and ask them, because everyone's a little bit different. Linda Joy, send me a message. So if you guys are sending me, by the time I'm done with this, there's going to be about 500 comments, and there's no way on earth I'm the only person who does my social media. So please do me a favor, go through my link, put your email in there, create a free account, send me a Facebook message. I will get to that. Comments, it'll take me some time, but I promise you I will help you. Okay, I see a lot of people. Erin, yep, this is supportive of blood sugar. So I'm gonna talk about that in each one. So it comes in two And again, I'm still learning all the words. I get the science behind it, but I don't want to misspeak or mispronounce, and I want to make sure you guys know exactly what each of these is for. So the first one, so it's ABC, A and then BC are in here. But the packaging is great. It's recyclable. It's very simple. Each morning, you end up having a stick pack. I'll talk about what's in this. And then this burn and control. So we've got balance and care, burn and control. Before anybody asks, I know there's 3 capsules in here. I opened this just so you could see them. They're not very big, but for those of you that have trouble with capsules and you just can't, like, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but for those, you can actually pop these open, put them in yogurt or something, which would be great because that's probiotics. This is a big part of that too. So I've had a number of people ask. Then there's also 2 of one kind and 1 of the other, and I'll go into that so you know where the ingredients are. All right, we're gonna slide the burn and control over here. The other thing too is when you have a Young Living account, if you've joined and this is what you want to do and learn, if you have any friends that are also interested, you have a link and they can make an account with you and get into all my education. So that's, all this stuff is done for you. So if you have a whole team of your friends and they're all considering like, hey, do we want to try the shot? Do we want to try something natural? New Year's resolutions coming up. Let's all do this together. We can all do this. This is going to be, Nancy, I'm taking it. I'll tell you in a minute why. So when is it available? January 10th for everyone. I earned the ability to order it early. And why am I going to take it? Well, you kind of can't tell, but I do best at about 165 pounds, somewhere around there, give or take. I don't care about having a 6-pack and all these muscles. Like, it's just not me. Would I like to be in better shape? Yes. But with the house move and everything, stuff's creeped up on me, and I have a hard time, believe it or not. I have issues at nighttime where I love salty stuff and crunchy stuff, and I try to avoid carbs, and then I cave. Or maybe, at nighttime you want to have like, a well bottled thing of grape juice. A couple of glasses here and there. And other than that, I don't eat sweets and stuff. I really love like potatoes, pasta. I try to avoid all that stuff. But life's been just so crazy with the house and moving and some stress with some other stuff going on that I haven't been able to keep up, and it's gotten tough. So I know I need to jump on this and for myself, but also I want to do this so that I can experience it. And then when I talk about it even more, I literally have my own experiences, although all my friends who've been doing this are saying very similar things. They are seeing a lot of support for their digestion. They have seen a positive impact on that. People have lost some weight. People have lost some inches, inflammation. Cravings have gone down for some people, and no nausea. Not one person that I know that have tried this has been on there, and I was like, well, this is all the reason to try it. And I love sharing things that I love, and I'm just so excited. I'm sharing before I've even really tried this because my friends have been using it, and I love the company so much. And I know where everything comes from. I've been to so many other farms. So, all right, let's dive into this and I'll get into questions. Hi, Michael, how's it going? Debbie, you wish I would dance. I know if I put music on right now, then the copyright people mute everything and then you don't hear anything. So you're gonna have to be happy with those fun, quick dances. All right, so balance and care. This is the first part. So this is the stick pack, and I'm gonna pull this ingredient thing up so I am very clear as to what I'm saying, because I just love this stuff. The science is crazy. All right, so Akkermansia. It's a new metabolic and gut line support. So it is a beneficial microorganism. Probiotics, you've heard of all those things. But the compounds, it's not a live bacteria, the compounds that the bacteria produce. And we have these in our body, but sometimes it can get all wonky. So this may support a strong, healthy gut lining, which if you're changing over your gut lining, you can absorb things, like changing out your gut lining. If stuff's sitting there and stuck all the time, that is not good. Hi, everybody. So balanced inflammatory pathways, improved metabolic signaling, a healthy mucin layer that protects digestive tissues. When you have damage and stuff like that, people end up getting things like leaky gut and all this other weird stuff like inflammation, aggravation. There's so much. I don't have all this in my memory yet, so that's why I don't want to miss anything. More efficient nutrient absorption and gut metabolism communication. So your gut leads to everything, including your brain. And if things in your gut are wonky, that can lead to things like brain fog. So this is highly stable, it's gentle, easy to absorb, and it's not impacted by stomach acid. So that's even better. Now, this is a really great way to support your, like, the gut driven parts of your metabolism. So, well, that's super cool. So we have that. And then the burn and control. So like I said, it has 2, and there on the back it even tells you which one's which. So there's 1 burn capsule and 2 control capsules. So I'm going to talk about the burn capsule first. That's the larger one. Again, not super big, but you could open it. So the burn capsule, the polyphenol blend, pomelo grapefruit, hesperidin, guarana, orange concentrate. They naturally support a lot of research behind this too. Healthy inflammatory pathways, cellular antioxidant defenses, metabolic efficiency, normal blood flow and circulation. Guarana adds gentle plant caffeine and tannins, which may support natural energy, thermogenic activity, alertness, and mood. Grapefruit and pomelo extract supply narragin, some of these I still have to learn how to pronounce, and related citrus flavonoids that help support the normal metabolic processes. Grapefruit. So if you have to avoid citruses, you could get this and then just not take this one, but still take these. So you have the ability, depending on where, and you can always ask your doctor. So that I think is great. Green tea extract, which research shows it may support natural thermogenesis, fat oxidation during exercise, healthy cellular energy production, antioxidant defenses. And that is one of the most widely used natural ingredients to support metabolic processes. Black ginger extract. It is trending now in medical research, which I did not know that. Metabolic research, and it may help support nitric oxide pathways, promote circulation, support endurance and physical performance, and influence AMPK pathways. So that's basically your cellular energy signaling. Your cells talk to each other. So if this is just like, if everything's not talking, things aren't going to work right. And then bergamot, grapefruit, orange, and cinnamon essential oils, which again are all from Young Living and their farms, and they do the distillation, and there's nobody that has the high standards that they do. Used internally, these may naturally support healthy digestion, antioxidant defenses, calm, uplifted mood, normal metabolic processes. Cinnamon bark is there. Cinnamon, do some research. Cinnamon, there's tons of research with cinnamon and like sugar and sugar balance. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely look up research on cinnamon powder. It's very popular over in Europe. They add it to a lot of stuff for that reason. And then the control capsule. So that's the 2 smaller ones right here. I'm going to put these back in. I'm gonna take this in the morning. I will, I'll jump into questions as soon as I go through the rest of this. And then I'm just really, really excited. So the control capsule, berberine phytosome, phytosomal berberine. It's one of the most researched compounds for metabolic wellness. And the phytosome version we have, because there's different kinds. So some people who have to be watching out for berberine or sensitive to that, you want to ask your doctor. You can, but it's phytosomal berberine, and it may support healthy glucose metabolism, normal lipid metabolism, so lipid is fat, so fat metabolism, gut microbe balance, AMPK activation, so the same pathways as exercise. Can you imagine that? Little capsule that likes to open things up like exercise does, right? That's amazing. R-alpha lipoic acid, or R-ALA. I feel like I'm back in biology in college. It may support mitochondrial energy production, antioxidant recycling. So recycling your vitamins in your system like C and E, that's cool, so you don't waste them. Healthy oxidative stress response, normal nerve function. Always a great partner with berberine. So the fact that they put those two together, there's the science. Gymnema sylvestre. Wonder if it's like Sylvester Stallone-ish. It's an Ayurvedic herb that's also called the sugar leaf, and it may support reduced desire for sweets, normal insulin functioning, and healthy pancreatic function. And this is basically, they're calling it their craving control herb. Ginger root, digestive comfort, healthy motility, right? You want to keep things moving. Occasional, it can help with support if you have occasional bloating, warm energy metabolism. So it can really help keep your metabolism. Chromium picolate, it's a trace mineral that can support normal glucose metabolism, insulin efficiency, and stable energy through the day. And that is the most bioavailable. So basically all together, these two things. And this, again, thank you for your patience and letting me read, because I just didn't want to miss any of the points, because there's such, I mean, that's a great list of support. Together, they naturally support a healthy metabolism, normal energy production, healthy cravings, balanced digestion, normal blood sugar pathways, antioxidant defenses, a healthier inflammatory response, gut barrier strength, and metabolic communication, mitochondrial performance. I mean, this is going down and working with like deep down in your cells to help you process and use your gut as best as possible. So, and what they're doing, retail, it's $177, but it automatically gets the wholesale price, and it's $135. So most people are spending on those shots $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 a month. And once the shot's in there, you can't pull it out. You've got to wait till it wears off. So if you're feeling blah or weird or bleh, like, it's in there. These, you can take them. Not one person that I've heard has said anything, and I'm going to be using this and sharing every day and being very honest to how I feel. I wrote down today, where did I go? Oh, I have a journal. So I wrote down everything. I wrote down my weight this morning. I gave myself goals in my journal. I was like, how are you feeling? What's feeling off about you today, so that I can keep track. I took a picture, a before and after. I will not be sharing that anytime soon right now. So yeah, this really is great balance. Somebody just asked, is it good for organ functions? Anytime you can support your gut to function better, it's gonna fuel your body. But you did ask specifically for liver and kidney. We have liver and kidney support stuff. People are actually joining and grabbing the whole body cleanse and liver tone to help kind of support themselves now. And then when they're basically through that month, it's time to order this, and then they can grab this. And so they really kind of help support and done a cleanse to get going. So yes, I know, Valerie, right? We get it going. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. Like I said, it's super, super easy. It's a stick pack in the morning with the capsules. It says you can take it with food. Yeah, I gotta watch that. But they make it so easy, literally. Like, there's not a this and a that and a you don't have to pull all this weird stuff together. You just wake up in the morning and go, here we go, and you're done. You carry on. Obviously, lifestyle stuff, like you should be drinking water. Like, you shouldn't be, living off of cake. Come on. There's lifestyle choices. But also, people were reporting that they just really didn't have the same kind of cravings that they did before. But that makes sense based on the stuff that was in here that I just went over. It's all natural. Like, there is no chemicals. There's no synthetics at all in this. And the really cool thing, have you ever seen companies where they say, companies that put on there and it says, like, natural flavors? Well, sometimes those aren't necessarily real. They could have a mix of the stuff. That is not what they did here. They did this they're so focused on it. So, grape powder. So apparently this is a grape flavor to it. And then French gray sea salt. Hello. So fancy. I'm gonna eat like a French woman. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then it says with other botanical extracts for flavor. Some of this, it's trademarked, so nobody else has this. Nobody else has come up with this before, so they can't tell you every little ingredient, but because they put that on there, literally everything, all the flavoring is from plants. And of course, essential oils. So this is just epic, and I'm so excited to try and roll with this. I've been talking to so many people. I have had 170 people create a free account just to start getting the education and be ready to learn. I also, on my website, if you wanted to learn more first, if you go to sealionbryan.com, there's a spot that has wellness and there's free guides. And the first one, you just put your email in and it sends you a huge, great email kind of guide on all of this stuff. And then it tells you exactly what I told you, how to make a free account, how to join and get into the wait list that Young Living has, and they'll be sending stuff out. And the really cool thing, I got to buy 2. Devin's trying to decide if he wants to start now or if he wants to start after New Year's. I'm making myself start now. As much as I would love to just do whatever over the holidays, if I can do this and be like, let's behave a little bit through the holidays, then I could do this any time of the year. And I don't really need pie and cookies and stuff right now. Trishy, this is the new GLP-1 Support Supplement that Young Living came out. It's available in the US in January, and I'm trying to figure out when it's gonna be available everywhere else. So yeah, I'm very excited. But I got 2 sets of it. They even sent it in this super cute, because I got to get it before everybody else, this really fun little box. They do a really great job with the packaging. But yeah, look at that. And it has that fun little packing stuff. It's all recyclable. And then because I got early access to it, I got a congratulations. And then it says, you're one of the first to try, learn, and lead with the balance and burn system before the January launch. Try it daily, document your journey, and share your results. Use this early sneak peek to help people. Isn't that really cool? I don't know. It's just fun. Also, we got the Wild Notes, the company that I work with that use Young Living oils in their cologne and perfume that I help with. They sent me the coziest blanket as a thank you. So I know, and this great. I got this early. I got a cozy blanket. So, all right, I'm gonna jump into messages or to questions to see if what anybody has. I'm gonna show you one more time what it looks like if you click on my link that I pinned at the top. It's in the comments too. Lorraine, I don't know about Canada yet. They haven't told me. I think they just have to see what the launch looks like in the US. And then each country has its rules with supplements, so I think they have to figure that one out too. Let's see. Trishy, yeah, Canada. I'm not sure when that'll be. Bob, this is a 30-day supply. And then I'll tell you there's 2 ways to order it, but let me show you again for those of you jumping on. If you follow the link that I pinned, it takes you here to the Young Living website, and you can put your email in right there, and then you'll be on the wait list, and they'll send you education and stuff on it. But then you go over to the sign in section, and then you choose create account. Let me close out of this. This will pop up. Oh, it signed me in. Haha. Hold on a second. So when you click sign in, you'll go to create an account, and then that's it. Select US, and then you fill in this stuff real fast. It should have my enroller number in there. It will. Because I used my link. Here, let me do it again. And then here again. There you go. So my member number will show up there, and that means that I am your guy. Once you fill all that in and click create account, it asks you to just verify your email, and then you'll pick you'll pick a password, and then you're good. And then I will see your name. I'll send you a welcome text and email. The number that I have is an 850 number. So if you see that come through and it's a picture, my sister and I both do this, so you'll see it'll be from Bryan and Stephanie. You can even check your email. If you've ever joined with me and you've never gotten a text message, your phone carrier might be blocking it. If you've never gotten an email, I guarantee you it's in your spam folder, because they are making it harder and harder for companies and people to reach out to large groups of people. And I have had over 10,000 people join over the 8 years that I've been doing this. Yeah, so so I have found a number of people that are like, I joined and I just never heard anything, and on my end it looks like the texts are coming through, so just let me know. And for those of you that, if you had a Young Living account for a while ago, you joined with me, you just didn't really do much with it, or you started it and then you're like, and life got busy, that's okay, you can reactivate. So you just follow my link, same thing, when you're ready to go. If you want to order this in January 10th, you're ready to go. And there's 2 ways to order about it. Oh, Donna, you're welcome for the laughs. Yeah, and for people who, so some people are going to be taking this because they want weight management. Some people, because of the postbiotic that's in here, they want to take it because they want to see if they can just balance stuff out. So it's not necessarily all about weight. It's all about gut health and really trying to maximize it and then figure it out. So people, they could be on this and taking this for a while until they hit their goal. Maybe then they want to go every other day. You can assess it. That's the nice thing, again, because I said when you stick a shot in there, right, you can't pull it out. But this, you can adjust it to make it work for you. So if you've gotten to a goal that you want and you're like, I don't want this to change, you can just go into maintenance mode. That's easy, right? So Marge, and it encourages your body to balance things out. Your body makes GLP-1. So people are utilizing and they're leaning into trying this first. And then I do know that there are people that have been on those shots and they've tried this and they like this better. Some people who have been coming off of them and they added this to help them through that transition and support. Some people that are on them, they're collecting more data too, and they're gonna get that to us. So that's why I'm trying to help as many people as I can. And like I said, I think about 170 people, I shared this on Thursday, and 170 people already have their free account. They already jumped in to get the newsletter. And then I have over 1,000 other people that have grabbed my newsletter because they are, they just may not, they're waiting to make their account until they order, because this is finally a natural option that scientifically works with your body and shows these kind of support results. So that's really, really cool. Anne Marie, you're gonna have me, I have to try to say it again. Akkermansia. It's a postbiotic. AKKERMANSIA. GLP-1 blood sugar support. Literally says it right there. Blood sugar support. So yeah, I'm excited. And then people can take a look at it and decide. I'm going to be sharing all the time. I'm going to share how I'm doing. I want everybody to see what my progress is. And, I'm going to, how am I hungry? Do I, and on the holidays too, like Christmas, I'm going to want to eat stuff. Like New Year's, I'm going to want to eat stuff. But I'm going to be mindful and I'm going to pay attention to how much I eat. Because in those scenarios, I know that I can get bad and then I'm just storm eating and I'm not paying attention. Have you ever heard that? Hi, Lisa. Have you ever heard that, storm eating, where you're just like not paying attention and just shoveling food in? I do it all the time. And I have to watch that. When I was younger, I had to finish everything on my plate. And so Devin actually makes fun of me because when I cut stuff up, I can like everything on my plate, but I will go in an order and save my very favorite for last. I might like everything on the plate, but I save my very favorite for last every time because I was trained, you eat everything on your plate. So we know where that leads when I'm like, I gotta finish everything. You don't have to finish everything on your plate, it's okay. But that's just something that happens, and especially when I start getting stressed about stuff and busy and life is just crazy and we're moving, the holidays and all this stuff, then I know I can fall into that pattern. And that's exactly what happened, and that's okay. I'm not gonna get mad at myself. There's a lot happening. I'm gonna because getting mad at me and yelling at myself is not gonna be positive. That's not gonna make me feel any better, and it's gonna probably make me feel worse. So I'm just gonna go, you wanna know what? You got a lot going on, and now you're jumping back on the horse. So let's go. So I'm really, really excited for it. Mac, there are people I haven't started it yet, so I'm starting tomorrow. But there are a bunch of people that already did the beta testing, and they did report losing inches and losing weight. One of my friends lost 22 pounds in 60 days, and was not into a lot of liquid calories, liquid grape juice late at night, if you know what I mean. Not a thing, so that wasn't a major change in caloric intake, and didn't add the gym. So he very specifically said he wished he had, but he didn't, and in 60 days he had lost 22 pounds. Another friend actually can't take the citrus in this, so she just pulls that one capsule out, and still she is like losing her mind over this, because she's like, I can't believe the inches. So we're getting more data, and they're giving us more testimonials and stuff as they come in, but that's also why you jump on the wait list, because they're going to be sending this stuff all out to us so that we all see this and we all get ready, and everybody can order on January 10th. So yeah. Crystal, you trying to lose weight? I sure am, because I have been stressed, and I've put on, believe it or not, about 25 pounds that I don't want, and it's not comfortable for me. People are very kind, and they say that I look good, but I can tell, like, when I was younger, I had a back injury at one of my jobs, and when I gain too much weight, the pressure from that starts to bother my back and my sciatic, and it's like to the point where I have trouble walking, and wouldn't want that, because then I can't dance. So as soon as I start to feel that I know I've already pushed my body past the limit, I'm actually slightly grateful for it, because it's a cue that I never had before. So it's like hey, all right, dial it back, we know. So yeah, so I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited. All right, so I'll try to, I haven't seen all these comments coming through, so I'm so sorry if I've missed anything. Does anybody have any questions? If there's something really big or personal, or you're like, I have this situation, what about this? Send me a direct Facebook message. I will try to go through these comments, but when I posted the reel the other day to announce that this was coming, and how I am a billion times full on board with every ingredient in both of these things. Every single, yes, all day long, I will tell you the ingredients here. I love them. Oh, I love it. Coco, not Bob. Hi. Once you subscribe, then then Young Living will send you updates and stuff on all of this. But once you subscribe, then go to sign in, but choose create account, make your account underneath me, and then you can join my private education group. There's over 5,000 people in there. And I mean, well, this week alone, I've added like another 170. And so I'm diving into the science more in there than I do here, because this, I just want to share enough. I don't want to go too deep and lose people. I want everyone to kind of understand what this is like. So I had somebody, Lisa, I think this is going to help with a lot of, support a lot of gut issues. I really do. A big thing with irritation and inflammation, that can build up and get worse. And then if the lining of your gut's not healthy, this is literally, it states that this stuff is there designed to help support the gut lining. So I think it's great. It would be a great option. Kathy, so anybody who wants to get this stuff, anybody who wants to see all the education and things like that, click on my link that I pinned, and then subscribe to you'll see, it'll take a second, but there's a pop-up to put your email in there. So then you'll be on the list. They'll start sending all of us out stuff. Obviously, we've got Christmas coming, so it'll be probably shortly after that. But then go to the sign-in section, but choose create account, make your account, and then you'll pop up underneath me. I'll send a welcome text and email, and we'll get you into my private education group. Oh, you're welcome. Hi, Mary. So let's see, where can we get the list of ingredients? Kathy, that's a spot. Also, send me a direct message I have a whole ingredient list I can pull and just give to you, and you can email that to your doctor. But just do me that extra favor and literally send me a message on Facebook, because in the comments, it's really difficult. I spent 5 hours the other day on the reel that I posted, where I had about 100 people join once I posted that. And then I found another 40 who were just, they didn't follow the directions that I put in the reel. They just instantly said, help me. And so that, I'm fine doing that. It's going to take a long time. So this is a faster way. I will get to everybody as soon as I can. I'm prioritizing everybody in my messages for anything that they want when it comes to this, because it's amazing. It's an option. So many people want a natural option, and it's New Year's and New Year's resolution. So we could all be doing this together. I'll be just wrapping up my first month when you guys all start your second month. So we're going to be doing this together, which is going to be super awesome. Becky, how expensive? Interesting choice of words. What's the value of it? $135 a month. That is way less expensive than all of those pokes. Way less expensive. I mean, if you've got a really great insurance company, then maybe. But again, what's the cost of putting that stuff in you over the long term? And that's not to like make anyone nervous. If people feel like they need those, and they should have them, and then that's the direction they go in. But there's a lot of side effects too to those things. So let's see. For those of you who, the link, if for some reason it's not working, then tap my name right now and go right to message and send me a message, and I will get back to you. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow, because at some point I should probably eat a healthy dinner. I made bone broth today. It's so good. Maybe that's what I'll have for dinner. But yeah. So Lisa, if you click on my link that I pinned, yeah, Lorraine, Ozempic is like $300, yeah, a month. Like, this is $135, and there's no weird chemicals. We might as well give it a shot for 2 months at least. How much a day, one scoop? Nope, it's already laid out for you. You don't even have to measure. One of these and one of these. That's it. I opened this one so I could look at the capsules. That's all. You couldn't make it any easier. Absolutely could not make it any easier. So, all right, I'm trying to keep up with these. How do we get on the wait list? So Lisa, click on the link that I pinned, and then it'll take you to the Young Living website. Right on their balance and burn page. Give it a second, and there'll be a pop-up, and you put your email in there. Boom, you're on the Young Living wait list. They're sending you information, education, and on January 10th, I believe 10 a.m. is when they're having a big fun. It's our New Year's kickoff. There's some other new products coming, but I don't know those. Probably some fun things heading, into like February and the spring and stuff. But they'll have that, and when they have that big call, usually right at, once we all learn about everything, they turn on all the new products, and people can go in and order immediately. They have a lot of inventory. They are planning it because of the results and how many people have been asking for it. So that's not an issue. When you go to buy it on the 10th, there might be a pop-up queue, and you have to wait. And maybe you wait 5 minutes. And the only reason, it's not that there isn't any left. The only reason is they have to slowly add people to the website, or we will crash it. Because we have done that. We've broken the internet on Young Living events before. So if that queue pops up, just no worries, take a deep breath. Smell some calming oils if you have them. But they have a lot of inventory. They know that's why they're getting people on the wait list. They understand how many people want this. They're cross-checking those things. So no worries if on the 10th when you go to order this, that you have to do a little bit of a queue and wait, and then boom, you can go in and shop. It's only to keep us from overloading the system and crashing the whole thing, because that has happened to you. Helen, nope, there is no pokes. This is all an oral supplement. This is a powder. You just dump it right in. It tastes like grape from what I'm told. I am not gonna take it now. You're supposed to take it in the morning, and I just got this. And then 3 capsules. That's it. And they're not that big, but the capsules you can open up, pour out if you wanted to into yogurt, or, you know, some people just don't like to swallow capsules. So that's it. Any side effects with this in comparison to the shots? Everybody that I know that has done this have told me that they don't, nothing. No nausea, no weirdness. They've noticed that there is a decrease in cravings for them, but I have yet to hear anybody say anything. We're just continuing to get more testimonies because people have been on this. I wish I was in the beta test, but I get to do a lot of fun stuff. I don't have to do it all. Oh, Crystal, oh great. Okay, so if you join the wait list, the next thing after you do that, just go up on the website, go to the sign in section, choose create account, fill in your info. It should have my member number there, and then verify it. It'll ask you to verify your email, create a password, and you'll be linked to me, and then I'll be messaging everybody and getting everybody into a group. Again, if you can all help me, when you make your account, come back to Facebook to me and send me a Facebook message in Messenger, not in the comments of a Facebook post. Send me a message in Messenger, because then it doesn't get lost in all of this. Because in all of this, I guarantee there's people who are just, they love my dancing, love my jokes, and love all that other stuff, and that's what their jam is, and I love that, and I love that for them. But for me to kind of iron through and find everybody, right now, my priority is helping as many people as I can be ready for this January 10th. And I am so dedicated. I'm so excited to do this myself, because I'm already believing everything my friends are telling me and the science behind all of this. I want to go through it as well so that I can really speak on it even more. I mean, there's things in Young Living I don't use, like the women's daily hormone supplement. But I can speak on that. I've tasted it. But I mean, and I could take it. It's adaptogens. It's not going to do anything really to a guy if he takes that. But I'm not going to get that result because it wasn't designed for me. I don't go through PMS. I don't have menopause. Although sometimes I feel like I might. But anyway, and somebody was asking how much for each. They go together. It's a set. They just have it like this because that way it's not messy. It's really clean. The packaging is really great and it's recyclable. And together it's $135. Your very first order, you can get 10% off, which takes $13.50 off, right? So there's a discount there. This is a 1 month. So if you can just go on and put it in your cart and check out with your code for an extra discount. But if you're going to stay on this for a few months, when you do, you'll see an option to join loyalty rewards, and you can put it in your loyalty rewards. And each month you can go in and change your loyalty. Maybe you want second month, you want to try Thieves Cleaner. Like, you know, that's the stuff Devin loves. We clean the whole house with that stuff. You can gain points each month. So you'll get 10% off, but then the first 3 months you get 10% in points. And then at every single month on loyalty, if you get just this, they also throw in a freebie, which is an oil or another supplement to try. The second month you're on loyalty, they give you a free diffuser. What? So you don't even have to buy a diffuser if you do this twice on loyalty? Month 3, they give you free peppermint, and then you just keep accruing points. So like the first 3 months you get 10%, month 4 through 24 you get 20% back in points. Target's only 5%. And then 25 and after, you get 25% back. So like Devin and I, every time we do an order each month for Young Living, we get 25% back in points. So like we're turning that stuff in for freebies all year. Couldn't tell you the last time I actually spent money on toothpaste and laundry detergent because we just use our points on stuff we need. And we don't have to go to the grocery store, and we don't have to worry about garbage supplements on, you know, in the cheap stores. The science behind, no one's ever done the science like this. This is out of control. Trishy, these aren't gonna be NFR for Canada yet. As soon as I know about Canada, I've already been asking about Canada. I mean, I have people who joined in Europe. I have people over in Australia. So guys, I'll find out as soon as I know, I'll let you know for sure. So I'm not sure when it's gonna happen. I think they wanna get the launch in the US going, and then we'll go from there. So what other questions do you guys have? This is so fun. I'm so excited about this. Pretty soon though, Devin and I need to do a cooking live because we haven't done one of those in a while. It's just been so busy. As a matter of fact, well, I don't know if you saw, he fell down the stairs. He was in his socks walking down the stairs, and they were new socks and they didn't have grit, and he literally on it just landed, sat down and went brrr. He's got bruising and all that stuff. So he's been taking it easy, but every day we have to run around this house and clean because we don't know if somebody's gonna come to look at the house the next day. So he's up there doing a whole bunch of stuff. Anne-Marie, oh yay, yep, you turned in loyalty rewards. Oh my gosh, so many free things. It's crazy. It's literally like a Young Living bank account. I did the math. So if you do this on loyalty 7 months in a row, then you have enough points to get one of these for free. Isn't that cool? Literally. I know. What other questions do y'all have? At some point I should probably eat some dinner and I gotta wind down. I told myself I'm going to bed early tonight, so I gotta behave. Oh, how did I make my bone broth? When I'm done off of this, or you're done watching this live, Anne-Marie, if you go to my page and scroll down to the last post I did, I just posted the whole recipe. Let's see. Marianne Keegan, is it steady weight loss, like a pound or two a week? It varies from person to person. So like people tend to lose a bit more right at the start, and then it kind of tapers out. But I had one friend, she in 60 days was about 10 pounds. So what, 5 pounds? So like a pound and a half a week. That's pretty good. You have to be careful. You don't want to lose too quick. And then my other friend, he lost 22 pounds. So it was 11 pounds per month. So that was like a little over 2 pounds a week for him. And guys have more muscle usually, so their metabolism is a little different. But always remember when you're doing stuff like this, if you can do weights and cardio, like cardio is going to burn more, weights are going to keep your muscle going, and that's going to boost your metabolism even more. That's another issue with all those shots. It ends up causing some muscle wasting, and that's where you get like that, like really drawn in and look, and everyone starts looking really little. That's part of the issue. Rebecca, does this make GLP-1 or stimulate your own? So this encourages your body to make its own the way it should. The shots force your body to do that. So there's the difference. There isn't like, they aren't like GLP-1 that you're actually putting in you. It's things that are pushing. So I like to look at it like, again, the shots have a place. Like, I'm not, anybody who's on them, good, if that's what you want, good for you. I'm super happy for you if you're feeling better and you're doing better. But if you think about it this way, if you had a job to do, think about your gut as you at work. So you're at work and you're struggling. Stuff's happening, the office isn't right, too much junk's getting thrown in at you and you can't process it. It's just, there's too much, it's an overload and you're shutting down. And your boss comes in and your boss is like, you're gonna go do your job now. And go. And they're poking, go. Do it. And you're kind of forced to do it. You still have to do your job, right? You gotta do your job to get paid. But it's not fun when you're being told what to do and So that's how I, from like if I were to take the scenario and put it into real life, like people interacting, your gut is you at a job. The shots are a boss and they're like, go do your job now. But I don't care, go do this. I'm gonna force you to go get that, go be productive right now. Is it gonna work? Clearly, people are on a lot of them. However, this goes, hey, you seem to be struggling at work. I know there's a lot going on. How can I help you? How can I support you? Imagine if you had a boss come in and go, what if I just gave you some more tools and these could help you just kind of organize, get things ready. Let's clean out things, right? Like, cause helps to clean the gut and change the gut lining. Let's clean out the office and clear things out a little bit. You're gonna be able to focus better and pay more attention to what you really need to do, which is what I need you to do. I would much prefer that. So for me, that's how I view it. Hey, I'm gonna help you do your job. right? Let's cheer you on. I'm going to encourage you. Let's go. And it's all plants. The other ones, again, like there's a time and a place. I will never, ever, ever shame anybody. I don't ever want to see anybody shaming anybody for deciding that's what's best for them. But think of it this way. The shot is going, you're gonna go do your job. And there's stress there. And then you pair that up with the weird feelings, nausea, feeling icky, all that other stuff, right? Like when you get picked on at work, you don't feel good about it. They can make you upset, make you queasy. So that's how I equate it, because I know I get the science and I'm still even learning, right? Like, and that's what I love. I'm always learning about this stuff. But it's just, that's how I like to explain it to people who are not biology forward like I am. And it kind of makes you see the picture versus understanding just the words. So I hope that helps people. Somebody asked me about the diffuser behind me, but that shot passed so fast. Deanna, you just started a parasite cleanse. Is this good to start after? As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people who are doing digestive cleanses right now, because again, if you can clean the lining, parasite cleanses, parasites, they stay in there, they build these yucky, mucusy, heavy metal situations they call nests. Ugh. And if you can get that stuff going and you can help your liver and your liver pathways, that all links to your pancreas. Your pancreas is basically, think about it like a mall parking lot. And everybody that drives their car in is like sugar. Little glucose, here I come. There's only so many spots and you have only so many attendants. And if you are insulin resistant, it's like you're running a huge parking lot and everyone needs to find a parking attendant, but you don't have enough of them. So the shots are like, make more. Go, 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 go. Turn on more parking attendants. Turn more spaces, more spaces, more spaces. And at some point, there's just traffic jams everywhere. There's nowhere to go. There's all this strain and stress. So that's another way to think about it when you are having difficulty with sugar balance. That's just another. I like to make pictures, scenes that people can like relate to. So yeah, again, if any of this is of interest to you, like, I am so excited to help people. Just, there's a link, I pinned it, click on that. There'll be a pop-up that says to join with your email for the Young Living updates on this, because it'll be out January 10th. Education, all sorts of stuff. It's gonna be great. But then once you put that in there, go up to where it says sign in and choose create account. Fill it in, it'll have my number in there, and then all you'll do after that is verify your email and make a password. Then you're linked to me, so I'll put you in my private education group.